Hello from Colindale. I have no idea what day of self-isolation this is. I'm not even sure I know what day it is. It's a little bit like that period between Christmas and New Year where you kind of lose track of the days, and I'm eating a lot of chocolate because there's nothing else for sale in the shops. So it's kind of like Christmas and New Year but with good weather, which is nice. I have just been out for a run. The government says we may go out once a day for exercise. I'm not sure how they're policing this, but I've just been out for my once a day exercise. Anyway, we are peak social distancing at the moment. I'm not very good at social distancing. I'm a northerner, and we like people. We talk to each other. For Londoners, I think this is a dream come true. A lot of Londoners would love to be socially distanced on the tube. It's just that the volume of people makes it impossible. Anyone that's ever been to London will know that the first rule of the tube is that you never ever exchange so much as eye contact with people on the tube, let alone talk to them. I learned my lesson a few years ago. I made a real faux pas on the tube that just shows that I am not a local. And this elderly couple got on. I was on the tube, and another rule of the tube is that if there is a spare seat with no seats either side of it, nobody sitting either side of it, you have to take that seat. You shouldn't sit next to someone unless you absolutely have to. So I had observed this rule of the tube. I was sat in a seat with seats either side of me, and this elderly couple got on. And I thought, oh, I'll move so that this nice couple can sit next to one another. So I sort of made a big thing of moving. By this point, somebody had sat down next to me on one side. So I made a big point of getting up and going and sitting on the seat opposite and facing them. And I was like, no, you must sit down. You must sit down here. Don't worry. They were going, no. And I was saying, no, don't worry. You sit down here. So I sat down opposite them. I smiled at them, thinking, what a lovely person I am that I've just let this nice elderly couple sit next to each other. I'm such a thoughtful person. And then she got off, and I realised that actually they were not together. They were just two older people who happened to get on the tube at the same time, which was wonderful because I then basically sat on the tube for 8 stops trying not to make eye contact with him. So I learned my lesson that even in safer times, social distancing is very wise. That's your thought for the day. I'll see you soon.